A very good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Regenesis family, I hope everybody's doing all right. I hope you guys had a blue Monday. All right, so I'm going to take you through what my sentiment is for this particular currency pair, the Euro USD. Okay, shall we get onto it? So basically what I want to do, what I always do is I always want to start my analysis from the highest time frame possible and work my way down all the way to the time frame in which I'll be taking my trade. Okay, that's a principle called multi-chart analysis or top-down analysis. So basically, on the high time frames, more especially, what I want to look for is the market structure, particularly the bounces. So basically, I want to see where price is bouncing, which trend line is sort of respecting, or rejecting, that sort of a thing. And okay, I can already see in this particular for EURUSD that we sort of like have this descending triangle which was respected like a few months ago. Okay, I'm going to show you why this is important. However, we also want to see our key zones, our key support and resistance zones. It's very important that we are able to identify them on the higher time frames, because when we go into the lower time frames, they become more reliable and they become more, significant. Okay, so having done that, we can already identify in this chart that the key zone would be the 1.1400. That was my monthly support. This is where price has been respecting. You see, as it was resistance, price had been ranging within this zone before it broke through, came to retest, and price now trading above the zone, having created, or rather respecting, another zone which I'm not discussing for today. But we almost saw price break this this zone last month. However, it pulled back to close above. However, we are also able to see that we have a structure here whereby price has been respecting. Could price come all the way down here? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. However, if I can show you what I see also on the RSI, that I sort of have this upward trend line that price has been respecting. I'm sure you can see that. And possibly we may see price respecting. We may see price. However, bear in mind, this is the monthly time frame, so that can take a very, very long time, months, even years. Okay. So we just want to get a sort of like a market feeler sentiment. All right, let's quickly go to the weekly time frame. Okay, so on the weekly, we will also prioritize the structure. Very, very important. We had this trend line, which it took me some time to see this trend line. I didn't see this trend line until I don't know what happened. But we can see that this is a trend line that has been that's been respected by price. Each time price comes to this, it's either pinning it, pinned it twice, even a few weeks it did as well. Price has been respecting this this zone. I'm interested in this zone. I would like to see price come down to retest this zone before we could see long setups. However, before I get ahead of myself, we have a clear weekly support. Hope everybody can see that. This is the pardon me, this is our monthly structure as identified on the on the monthly time frame. And then this is our weekly support. This is our weekly support or weekly resistance. So price has been respecting this on a weekly basis. Okay, this line right here. And we can see that, price is sort of like trapped on this resistance. It hasn't, there's no strong bias as of yet to break out of this line at the current moment. And we want to see where price is going to break out to, and we will then follow it to where it's going. However, if you look at the candlestick as it has completed from last week, this is a hanging man. So it's suggesting to us that price failed to break this upward trend line, which we'll talk more about it on the daily time frame. and it pulled back, forming a hanging man. So it's suggesting to me that we may see it push to the downside, and perhaps to this support or even this trend line before we could go long. So in a way, I could say that my sentiment is almost like bearish for this pair. I don't know. We'll see. Looking at on the daily time frame, the most significant thing for me in the daily time frame is this trend line that price has been rejecting for months now, for almost 2 months or so. I'm not sure, but anyway, last week price did reach. This was on Monday, Tuesday. Price did reach the trend line and pulled away from it very quickly and forming these two strong bearish candlesticks. And we can see that even now we are still on this range. Bear in mind, this is the weekly support as identified on the weekly time frame. Okay. On the RSI, I have something going on over there. As you can see, I have this upward trend line. Okay, this is a very neat trick that I use. Price is sort of like respecting this trend line, and I don't know, we may possibly see price come to test this trend line even on the RSI. It works, guys. Go try this out. Check RSI, the trend lines, and how price respects even on RSI. And we can already see, this is almost like a head and shoulder pattern, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, that may form before it drops, and before we can take off with the buy orders. Okay, and then lastly, let's check on the 4-hour time frame what we have now. On the 4-hour, I have a nice demand supply zone as identified. It was very, very clear to see, and we can see that price always respects. It breaks out, it comes retest, breaks, retest, and so now price is currently within the demand area. So if price breaks above this trend line, I'm expecting that maybe we are going to short. We will obviously short, you know what I mean? However, price is currently retesting this line right here. Upon further confirmation on the 4-hour, should we see a nice strong engulfing candlestick, then it's safe to go short. At the moment, I'm not short on this pair. I want to see sort of like a nice strong bearish candlestick formation taking place, and then I'll be able to short it for about 150 pips. Okay, so that's me with regards to the Euro USD. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you found this to be beneficial or I'm just talking crap. Let me know. Peace. Love you all. God bless.